I'm hearing somebody can't stop leaning. I don't know why they leaning. I don't know, but they can't stop leaning. I don't know if they did something they weren't supposed to do. Spirit said they can't stop leaning. Did you make somebody lean? Lean like that? I don't know if that's the download. I don't know. I want to know too. What happened? Because why is it that they can't stop leaning? We're gonna find out. Hey, soul family. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. All right. So, Spirit, tell me about this leaning you're talking about here. Why are they leaning? You know, when somebody sees you and they do the, the lean, or you see somebody look at you like, maybe you surprise someone, or you've shown someone a different side of yourself that they've never seen before. So you had them, they were taken aback, like, ooh, like, wait, ooh. It's given that lean. That's the lean that I'm picking up, okay? They thought you were a pushover, and they got pushed over. They thought you were a pushover and got pushed over. Okay. What else? When I said over, it was giving Compton for a second. That, that accent that they have? That's what it sounded like to me. Maybe some of you are dealing with somebody from Cali. With the Converse and the Dickies. Dickies is a brand name. For those who don't know what that is. Okay. Or maybe you know someone, or maybe some of you are from Cali, or you just appreciate the Cali vibe. I don't know. But when I said over, I heard that accent. Okay. So the reason why you had them leaning, like, because they didn't expect you to be, or to show them what you've shown them. They didn't see a certain side of you, and when they did, it was surprising to them. That's what it's giving. They didn't take heed to the fact that you are layered. There's more than one side to you. There's more than one perspective of you. That's where a lot of people get caught up, because they can see you in one energy multiple times and think that that's all of you. I don't know why people think that way, though. I think that's such a shallow way to think. Because we are such beautiful people. We have so much to us. And it's just that when you know how to conduct yourself, you're not going to, there's things that you know not to do in certain places. Certain things are for certain places. Not to say that you're changing up to the point where you're being someone else. That's not what I'm saying, but certain things are just not appropriate in certain situations. You have to know when to be and how to be, when to be. It's just certain things are not for every place. Like, for example, if you're in a business meeting, you're not gonna just get up and yell for no reason. You might do that at home if you feel like it, but you're not going to do that in a business meeting because it's not the right setting, right? Okay, that's the best example that I can give. And when I say yell, I don't mean yell with anger. I mean, like, whatever, whatever just wants to just be released from you, and it might be a little loud. Okay, maybe you'll do that when you're in your own home, but you're not going to do that when you're in a business meeting. That's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. And now it's reminding me of a group of individuals that appreciate sports, and they're just at the TV yelling and just in it, like, yes, this is what I'm here for. that energy is different from the energy that you're going to have at work, or, you know, just an example. All right. The thing is that they just did not expect your reaction. I wonder what you guys did. What did you do? I'm hearing that many people, they ended up getting put in their place, and they needed to be. You know, sometimes I say it's not worth it. However, there are times where it is worth it to check a person when they need to be checked, because there's certain people in this world that if you don't do that, they will continue to try you. And it's usually, it's very demeaning when you get that energy come for you. It's very demeaning, and you know that they're doing it intentionally to affect you in a negative way. Okay? So for those who, and this can happen often with individuals that are close to you as well. So being that they're always around you, if you've always responded a certain way to them, they're not going to know how to take you when you're fed up and you put your foot down and you're like, no, you're going to stop that. That's not it. You know, and it could also be like a dynamic with someone who's older than you, and then you're younger. So as a younger energy, you might, you know, be in that space where you're not trying to be disrespectful. Like, no, I don't want to disrespect my elder. However, there are many elders that disrespect children too. Children can be disrespected just as well as an elder can. It's just that many people don't look at it that way, because they look at a child as just a child, as if they're like a peasant or something. But no, a child is a human. Okay? And a child has feelings as well. So respect should be in every direction. And now I'm hearing it doesn't make sense for an adult to feel as though they don't have to be respectful to a child, because when that child starts to disrespect them, they're going to wonder where it came from, and then want to scold. They're going to want to scold the child for being disrespectful. However, where did they learn that from? Side note. Okay. They learned it from the parent, right? Okay. And that's just a side note. Okay. So I say all that to say that there's elders. There's elders in your life that were very rude to you growing up. That's what I'm getting here. There's individuals that you loved. I just got goosebumps. I heard somebody call them God bumps one time. That's cool. I like it. But many of you had to deal with, I heard you went down a long road. It was hard for you. And I get it. I know that's not easy, because you're a child. So there was like so much you wanted to say, but you couldn't say it because you're a child. And it's like, you don't want to have to suffer the repercussions. You didn't want to have to suffer that. You didn't want to cause yourself more pain or anguish than you were already in. So, I mean, what could you say? Maybe some of you did speak your mind, or at least you tried to, but then you were bashed for it, like, you know. But not anymore. See, that's the thing. It's not like that anymore, because you're an adult now. So these individuals that tried to do these things to you, they know that they cannot. They might still try, though, because I don't know, for some reason, elders, they always want to look at you as if you still have a diaper on or something. You know, I'm hearing, I change your diapers. Like, you know, it's like, okay, but you're not now. All right. So that's the energy that I'm getting. You were tired of it and you spoke up, and then they did the lean, like, oh, they surprised now. You see the jaw? That's what you had them like, just like that. No, there comes a time when you said no. And you took your power back, and you snatched your respect. I just heard. Give me that. Give me my stuff. Because they tried to take your stuff for long enough. They tried to take your stuff. They tried to take your integrity, your confidence, your self-love, your awareness. You know, when you're treated like that as a child, it can get so confusing because you have to work your way out of like a hole that if no one's around to help you understand what is right from wrong, that is something that could really carry you through adulthood and still hurt as if it just happened yesterday. That's when we start time traveling. And usually when we time travel back to traumatic experiences from childhood, Spirit is trying to get you to heal it. And then we might ignore it and try to, you know, think about something else or don't even know what to do with it. Just look at it and don't want to look at it. But still, when you time travel back to moments that have happened to you in your childhood that were rough in whatever way or challenging or just something that you think about, we're so powerful that our minds will take us back to that moment as if we're right there. And when that happens, it's Spirit really, it's almost like, I heard regression therapy, but it's Spirit working with you directly. Spirit will do that. Spirit could do past life regressions with you. I know they do it with me. They do past life regressions with me. Like Spirit will give me dreams and show me my past lives. And some of you may experience that as well. And that's how powerful you are. Time traveling in your bed. Time traveling when you're at the sink washing dishes. Time traveling when you go shopping for a new pair of jeans. That's what we could do because we are magical. We are alchemists. We just know how to do it and we don't even know why or how, you know, until you know. You don't know until you know. But that doesn't mean that you're still not magical, even if you don't know how to use your magic or you don't really understand it all the way. It doesn't mean that you're not magical. You are still an alchemist. You are still magic. You still have the ability to change your perspective about a certain circumstance and create something totally different and change your entire mind. That is powerful because that's really self-control. That is the ultimate self-control when you can do that. What else you want to talk about with this Spirit? So now we know why you had them leaning. They were like, you talking to me like that? You talking to me like that? Like as if they didn't do that to you, right? Why are you acting surprised? Is the question, right? Like how could you treat a person like, you know, in such a way to prevent them from seeing themselves for so long, and then when they speak to you and really express themselves in a way that they never did before, they have the audacity to be like, no, okay, no, honey, you're not gonna do that again to me, okay? And I feel like this is why they're leaning, and they will continue to lean left and right, okay? They're just gonna be leaning for the rest of their life. Every time they see you, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna know what to do now because now they know that you can be a firecracker. And I mean, I don't feel like you even have to go extra hard. You could talk regular just like this and hand it to them. Just hand it to them, you know? You don't even have to get all crazy. It's just the words that you use, you know? And I'm hearing very little words can go very far. So you don't even need to say that much. But whatever you say is a lot. And whatever you said is a lot, because this person has been leaning for a while. And they're going to keep leaning. They probably fell over a few times. But I heard they dust themselves off and they try again. It's like they have this, they're eager to try again. They just want you to be who you were before, but you're not. You've grown. You're different now. Oh, well, they have to deal with it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, let me see. I have two in my hand. What's this? A pink flower. I heard a pink flower and Venus. Love, flower. You love yourself. You love yourself. You chose yourself. Because you love yourself and you chose yourself and you recognize your differences, and you also recognize how much you were disrespected in the past by these elders, these individuals that were older than you. You know now. You know the truth now. You know the truth about them. You know what their motive was. You know everything that they didn't want you to know. This was always like their worst nightmare. You recognizing them for who they truly are. It's like these individuals will target you and try to make you feel like you're worthless, right? But then at the same time want you to respect them. You know, where's the logic there? Still asking you to do things for them, but then be rude and mean to you in the same breath. Like, huh? That's the energy that I'm getting here. And many of you have this might not resonate with everybody, it's a little specific, but many of you have dealt with this energy for a very long time. And it was very difficult for you. It was very challenging. And it could have given you, I heard heart palpitations. Anxious. You felt anxious a lot. Anxious. You felt anxious. Your heart would beat fast because there's so much that you wanted to say, but you were holding it back. It's like it's almost like you wanted to jump out of yourself to just say everything that was on your mind, but you felt like you couldn't do that. And sometimes you may have, but every time you did try to get someone to hear you, it's almost like that's when you felt invisible. You are not invisible. They saw you. They saw you a long time ago. They just didn't want you to get to your full potential. That was the goal, for you not to get to your full potential. And what did you do? Of course you got to your full potential. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you're going to keep going. And it's not like the potential is done. I feel as though you've reached the potential that they didn't want you to get to. Not only that, you're still going. You're not done yet. I feel like I heard right now your prime time. You're in your prime. It's your time now. You're in your prime. It's your time now. Now, they may have taken away a lot from you before, but they can't take this away. This is yours. It's all yours. They can't take this away. I feel like somebody's crying. Oh gosh, wait. I feel like when somebody watches this, it's going to make them cry. It's okay. Cry. But I feel your tears. It's okay. Cry. It's all right. Cry. You know what that is? That's called purging. That's purging all of that negative energy out. And after you cry, you're going to feel so much better. And wipe your tears away. And give them to your spirit family so they can transform them for you into your magic, okay? All right, my loves. I feel like that's it for this message. I'm proud of you. You guys did an amazing job, because that's difficult to go through that. You have to be a warrior at such a young age. You have to be a fighter at such a young age. And then it's like fighting against your family, fighting to survive in an environment that you think is supposed to protect you is crazy. However, many of us had to go through that, right? And the reason is because that shows how powerful you are. It's also a reminder of your calling, how big your calling is, and how many other people you're going to help in this lifetime. You don't even know the gifts and the blessings that are waiting for you. You don't even know. You don't even know how much is there. Or maybe some of you do. But I feel like it's so much more than what you think. That's what I'm getting. I feel like what the Creator has for you is so grand that because you went through so much, when you receive it, you are going to be so full of gratitude. And I feel like even now, you have so much gratitude because you know what it's like to hurt. You know what it's like to be confused. You know what it's like for people to just come for you and you don't know why. And then you're questioning, is it me? Like, what's going on? Why is this happening? This is the energy that I'm getting. But you did it, you made it, and you're here now. And you're doing what needs to be done. And your spirit family sees that. They see you. They see you as clear as day. And they commend you and they're proud of you. Okay? Keep going. That's all I have for you. And if you would like to book a coaching call with me, you can. Just check the link here, my website, and you can book the coaching call there. So Spirit and I can speak with you. And everything you do, do it with love. Always remember that the Creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I will see you in the next video.